Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is the review on the Black Ink Crew. Chicago was back. Okay, it is 3 a.m. I don't know why I waited till 3 a.m. to do reviews. But, girl, I don't know. Ignore my background. They is gonna be doing some electrical work in my apartment. We had to move stuff away from the socket, so I got stuff all up and through back there just moved around so they can get to the. I gotta still move my sectional end to get to those two ends of my walls. It's been a day. It's been a whole day. Anyway, okay, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. Honey, become a whole JayBird. Dun 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 dun. Okay, and all that goodness. Do not forget to like, to comment, to share, to subscribe, to follow me on IG at J_Lees_Corner. You know, you can do all the things I say in every video. Okay, tonight I'm wearing Urban Decay. The color is called something. Oh, it's called Heroin. Okay, so it's an Urban Decay. Is Urban Decay? Yes, Urban Decay, and it's called Heroin. Okay, I'm trying to wear these different colors now. Trying to wear all these damn different colors. Anyway, so let's get started. It was a 2-hour episode. It did not need to be 2 hours. It was just 2 episodes. We need 2 episodes of one. I said all the time, Black Ink Crew, I don't care what city it is, they don't ever need to do no 2 hours. And Black Ink Crew in Chicago is my favorite season, or my favorite franchise or whatever, and I still did not want 2 hours. Ryan ain't that damn cute. So we see Ryan hanging out with his son. You know, Ryan's son is now 12 years old, and he loves hanging out with his kid, which is great because we want great fathers in these streets, okay? And now they out, you know what I'm saying, just hanging out, you know what I'm saying, getting some father-son time. So he said how he wish he had more hours in the day because he just wants to spend as much time as he can with his son, but between, you know what I'm saying, you know, he don't live the house anymore, how busy he be or whatever, he just try to get in all the time that he can, okay? Now, we also see Don, okay? Don is working in the shop, you know what I'm saying? Don looks great. I can say, and I mean that in a way to where Don looks mentally, emotionally, and spiritually okay. Before Don always it was some bubbling. I'm like, Don looks so happy. Okay, so Don is there too. Don works at NAMAC, okay, as the shop manager and everything or whatever. He says it's amazing now. You know, it's amazing. You know how things are being ran now. It's what they should have been doing a long time ago. That's a thing should have been before, whatnot. He said, you know, things was crazy how it ended. You know what I'm saying, but they don't miss anybody they got rid of. Charmaine, Van, Lily, Bella. We don't miss Bella. We don't miss Lily. I won't say we don't miss Van or we don't miss Charmaine, but I mean, because Charmaine's still here. But you know, they don't work there anymore. And honey, the credits in the beginning, I say Van gone for real. Because in the beginning credits, honey, it is just it's Brian for Don, Charmaine, and I think the new chick. And then that's it. I say, oh, they got rid of them, and it's cute that the theme song now is for the Shot Town, Shot Town, Shot. I'm like, ah, look at them. You know what I'm saying, branching out away from the franchise. I feel like them having their own theme song is different than Black Ink, New York, okay, or Black Ink, Compton. I think it's cute. Chi-Town is great. Okay. Anyway, so he also brings up how I got a lot of topic. Don also brings up how his family life is great. You know, him, Ashley, the kids is all doing fine. Okay. And we also see Four. Okay, Four also still works there as well. And I now call these people, they're now called Three the Hard Way. Okay, whenever these three are together, I'm going to call them Three the Hard Way. Okay. Anyway, so for there, he's still tattooing, he's still making music. He made a video recently. And you know, he said he's not dealing with stuff in the body anymore. I'm like, thank you very much. Now he was locked up real quick or whatever. They bring up how he was not at work because he got locked up. And why was he locked up, Brian? Why was he locked up, Don? Why was you locked up? Ford was locked up because for indecent exposure. He was caught in the car getting head from some girl. Okay, now he won't say who the chick was who he was getting head from. Okay, but nonetheless, he was getting some head. Anyway, let me stop. Okay, so Three the Hard Way, you know, to chopping it up or whatever, and they bring up how Charmaine has her own shop. Yes, Charmaine has a shop called Second City Inc. I can tell you now, I'm not going to remember that name. It's going to be called many different things that have to do with second or the word city. Y'all know how it be. Okay, I'm forewarning y'all now. It ain't no disrespect. Ain't no disrespect. Y'all know last time we had these hoes ain't loyal Inc. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be something else for, you know what I'm saying, these people or whatnot. Anyway, Ryan brings up how, you know what I'm saying, will he know that she opened a tattoo shop or whatever with a partner or whatnot. He said he know about it, but the public don't. Okay, and we see why, because the IG account for the shop, their shop, has like 100 followers on IG. Okay, so it's not real public, and I'm not gonna lie, I guess so. So he also brings up how he doesn't think that people who don't tattoo, he don't think those people should open up tattoo shops, mainly because they don't know how to run a tattoo shop. He said even though her partner is Jess, who he knows and Jess do tattoos and or whatever, he brings up how at one point Jess was supposed to come like do a guest spot tattoo thing or whatever with them, but it never worked out or whatever. He's like, but I don't even think that Jess know how to run a tattoo shop, and it's true. You know what I'm saying? People forget that even though you may know how to run a business, you still need to know about tattoo and stuff because it's just a little bit different and whatnot. But I don't think Charmaine know how to run a business. Not a brick and mortar type business. Okay, she may know how to, work business within her own entity. Okay, but I'm like, girl, I don't know. Anyway, but they all say they wish her luck. Okay, now we see Charmaine. Okay, Charmaine looks amazing. I don't like her wig. Some about the color is off to me, and I think Charmaine have better wigs or whatever. And look, I like Charmaine. Okay, this is not hate. I like Charmaine. I think she's wonderful. I follow her on IG. I'm so happy for everything that's going on in her life. But I don't like the wig, okay? But she looks great. Anyway, so she started a shop, okay, and as we say, and she looks great. But Charmaine is still dressing like a thot, okay? This is what Charmaine is wearing in the shop. Now, clearly, Charmaine is pregnant. Clearly. And I'm not calling her fat. I'm saying Charmaine is pregnant. We know she's pregnant now, but she was also pregnant then, okay? And I mean, she wasn't had it too well. Anyway, because I think now she's almost 6 months. I know she just announced it like 3 or 4 days ago that she announced it. I don't know why she didn't just wait until today. I think she announced it like Monday. I think that was dumb. But I think she got to the point where they was having to do press for the show, and she couldn't have her belly anymore. So I get it, but I still feel like you couldn't like do press like on Wednesday. Okay. Anyway, so again, I don't. Charmaine still dressed like she dressed when she wasn't professional at the shop or whatever. So, the girl artist Jess, who she works with, you know what I'm saying, is from London. Okay, goody old jolly old London or whatever. She says she's an artist too, and Charmaine says that she told all the artists, it's like 5 other artists there, how she got them a spot in Rolling Out magazine. They're going to have a whole spot in Rolling Out. She brings how she called in all the favors that she has because she wants to get the shop off the ground. So I'm going to do this. I'm like, okay, I guess it is what it is or whatever. So we see that. And, again, it's her, the Just Girl, who's from London. She's been tattooed for 10 years. And she came here because I knew Charmaine and them. I've been back and forth, whatever. And when Charmaine brought up, she wanted to do her own shop and have female empowerment or whatever because she was being bullied at 9 Mac or whatever. They joined forces. But I'm looking like, okay. And again, they hired 5 other artists. I say, okay, if you say so. I don't really care. I tried to care a little bit, but I don't. I'll say this. I like how it's a new dynamic to the show. But I feel like we've seen, like Black Ink did this before. Like when Puma left and he started Art to Ink. And now we get, okay, I'm going to leave it alone. So Ryan brings up how hard it is to be at the shop or whatever because he's really busy. He has to, when he go get his son from school and, take him out to eat or whatever, so he hang out or whatever, brings him back to the tattoo shop or whatever. But he don't have a clear moment. There's always something someone needs. Hey Ryan, we need you. 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 So he has to keep taking breaks. All right, son, because it's too busy, I'm going to take you to your mama. Okay, I'm going to take you upstairs to your mama. Now, Rachel, Okay. Now look, I also like Rachel. I also follow Rachel on IG. I love her nail polish Prayer Nova. Rachel has her own nail salon that is upstairs from the tattoo shop. Okay, she has, that's where her space is or whatever, and the space looks really really nice on IG. Anyway, so because her salon is upstairs, it's called Bear Nova. He, they just kind of bring the sun up and down between the two of them. But when he brings the sun upstairs, she gets a little bit upset because he did not call her first to say, I'm bringing our son upstairs. Even though she didn't have a problem with him bringing them, she wasn't too busy. He said, well, the shop is just really, really busy downstairs, and I knew it wasn't too busy up here. You know what I'm saying? I thought you would want him more up here than not to me. She's like, well, I would. And I'm like, what if you would, then what you mad for? So again, and I feel like Rachel has a resting bitch face. So while she looks like she's being a bitch, I don't think she's being a bitch. Her face that's just her face. But I know a lot of people don't like Rachel. I don't mind Rachel. Okay. Anyway, but I did feel like, girl, it's your son. It's okay. But I get also her and Ryan, ain't on the best terms. They not together anymore or whatever. But, just call first. I can get that too. I can see both sides. But Ryan said, I just feel like, sometimes she word things in a way that make me feel like I'm not being a good father or whatever because I brought my son upstairs. Because, like, when I've had him all day, I just want to kind of, not have, all the foolishness is going on. This all the busyness of the people that's downstairs, or whatever. But girl, it's okay. But I know people not gonna like Rachel, so it is what it is. But I think she's fine until she do some dumb shit. I'm not sure. So we then see Don and Nathy. Don and Nathy still is planning to get married in Africa, whatever. But they have now moved into a bigger home, which is great because that the house they had on the first seasons, and then I think he moves where y'all was still small, but they in the bigger place now. Because now they have two kids plus his sad baby or whatever, their daughter, from another mother. And so I'm happy they moved to a bigger place, and blessings upon blessings upon blessings or whatever. Now her eyelashes was too long. Her eyelashes was making my eyes hurt. Okay, I'm like, girl, please cut them things down. Now her confessional look is something. I don't mind the hair. I don't mind the hair. I mean, the edit is gray. I guess it is what it is. I don't mind the light purple. It's the Sunday Easter ruffled shoulders down. Like, I feel like she could have had a better shirt to wear than that. I mean, she looked like Little Bo Peep has lost the sheep. Okay, or Little Miss Muffet sat on the tuffet. Is it a muffet? Little Miss Muffet sat on. Is it a tuffet? What did Little Miss Muffet sit on, honey? I guess Athie's shoulders. But I mean, I don't like the shirt. But again, I like the hair. Her makeup is flawless. Okay, she looks amazing, and I think again, she also looks mentally, spiritually, and emotionally happy, like her husband. So that's always great. Anyway, so what I'm saying, Little Bo Peep has lost his sheep. So anyway, her and Don are on a little date. Okay, they can have a little sitter or whatever, and they're having some family time between the two of them. But she, has something heavy to bring up. She brings up how a couple years ago, like around 2013, when she had a son, she noticed it was like a lump on her breast or whatever. And so years ago, she had to have it removed. It was fine. However, it has came back. Okay, so now she's worried. She's concerned. She does not know what's going on. She has to go back to the doctor to have it looked at, removed, and then tested to see if it's cancer. So of course she's nervous, she's scared. She's like, she's scared. She may have cancer because again, this lump of this mass in her breast has come back. Okay, so Don comforted his wife, which I think is amazing. Don has really grown. Leaps and bounds. Like, this is maturity level. It's just, you know what I'm saying, amazing now. I'm like, if y'all watch season 1, I mean, they both have come a long ass way. So he comforts it like it's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? I got your back. I'm here, and we will handle this. I will say this. And it may be a little too much information. What you have to sometimes share. I have had a lump in my breast before, like a little cyst, and every time I have to go get it removed, or get it drained, or get it cut open or whatever and be tested, I'm just as nervous. So I can 100% relate to her just being, just her being nervous. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So we do see them go to the doctor, okay, and she has to have the lump removed. A bit of a we don't know where the lump is on her breast. Mine comes out like every year. It's so strange. And it's always in the exact same place. It's just, it's scary. Anyway, so she had to have it removed and tested or whatever, and have to wait 48 hours for the results. Okay, so they go, have it removed, and they come back, and it comes out that she does not have cancer. Thank God. So now she's relieved, he's relieved, and she's fine. So, saying, peace be unto God for that. We then see over there at Second Place Inc. They're having a photo shoot with Rolling Loud or whatever. Now, Rolling Loud is a magazine and everything, you know what I'm saying? And it was just them taking pictures. So I had a picture of it. Where's the picture of all these people in this damn thing? Oh, here you go. So, they were all, so these are all the what's it called? The second stickers? Second somebody. Second city? Second place. The second place tattoo shop. This is them in the photo they took for this Rolling Loud. Now, a lot is going on here. Okay, a whole lot. Everyone's grabbing hair. I'm like, okay, it's just why the one guy pointed to his shirt and to the picture on the shirt. I'm wondering who was that. And it's probably somebody who passed away. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. But this is the people of City Slicker Inc. Okay, we're gonna leave that there. So they just have a little interview with them people or whatever, and for the most part, it's Charmaine and the Jess girl kind of comparing 9 Mag to them. I'm looking like y'all been open 6 weeks. Y'all been open 6 weeks. I didn't even know about y'all. Truth be told, I really did not. And just like I think it's almost like a competition between us and 9 Mag, but based on how they treated Charmaine, I don't care. I don't. Let me keep moving. Cause Charmaine brings up how they treated her like trash, and they always put her down and it hurt her. Charmaine, I love you, boo boo. I do, but listen to this. You were a shitty manager. You didn't do anything but party, drink, and twerk. And even though you're this smart businesswoman now, you want to be professional or whatever, you weren't that at 9 Mag. So my thing is, you can't act as if you did everything right. You had the best temperament. You were the best manager. You weren't. The shop itself was toxic. It wasn't just the guys. It was all of y'all. Y'all all had toxic moments, okay? And let's not forget, you was on the whole fuck Ryan Henry tip for a while. So my thing is, don't play innocent. Don't play like you were singled out as the person to be fired. No, the band broke up, and Ryan kept the one tattoo artist, which was Don, and his brother. If you tattooed, if you was good, I think he would have kept you, but you don't tattoo, and you barely matter. So, I love you, but it is what it is. Okay, next up, she wasn't fired for no reason. You messed up a lot in the times he wanted you to show how you could, be the liaison or whatever you were supposed to be. Okay, whatever it was you were supposed to be, you messed that up, and they ended up letting you go because it was time. But I love you. So we then see they have the event for Rolling Out. It's like a little club party or whatever, and Second Place Inc. is there. And we see two of the artists. So this is, what's this boy's name? This is Prince. This is Prince. And Prince looks happy to be anywhere, okay? And Prince is from Chicago, okay? He says he's never had anything like this happen to him. And usually, if a person's face is on some kind of magazine, or if it's some kind of, it's plastered somewhere, it's for something bad. So he's happy to have his face plastered somewhere, and it's something good. So much so he won't take his picture home and put up in his bathroom. I said, okay, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? We then see Plug. Plug is the other tattoo artist. This is Plug, okay? And Plug is from Saginaw, Michigan. He's from here, okay? He's from here. Saginaw is just like one of the surrounding cities that's close to Detroit, but it's not Detroit. Not Detroit at all. So he says it's refreshing to be celebrated, and be gay. Because he's from here in his part of Michigan, he did not feel, as celebrated as he should. Now, here in Michigan, we don't have a big gay culture. But if we see gay people, it ain't no issue. Like, I don't think we out here have like hate crimes or whatever. But it's also not like a big thing here. So I get what he mean. Like, here it's not, you're not really gonna be celebrated. You won't be dissed and dismissed. But you're not, I'm saying? It's just different. It's not big. It's not bigger. But we do have many of gay, bi, LGBT, it was the LGBTQIS, out of all the letters, all the alphabets, okay? Anyway, so they're both tattoo artists. And I said, okay. And so those are two of the artists at City Slickers thing or whatnot. So we then see Nine Mag walking. You see Ryan Fordon and some other folk come walking in and everything. And they're not aware that this Rolling Out party is for second line ink or whatever. They don't know that. They just know they like Rolling Loud or whatever. Is it Rolling Loud, Rolling Ink, Rolling Out? Rolling Out. Okay, they worked with Rolling Out before and assumed it was a regular ass party. And so they got there and seen all the City Slicker ink pictures around or whatever. They realized, oh, this is for second line ink or whatever. Oh, they must have bought this shit because I know they didn't earn it. They were open for 6 weeks. Oh, okay. I worked hard for 10 years to get where I'm at right now. So, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? I see how people don't want to work to get what they need. And I say, well, look, some people don't mind working for it. Some people rather pay for it. I mean, it goes how it goes. Anyway, so it was awkward. So Charmaine, Charmaine say, you know what I'm saying? No, Ryan did say how he felt like in some sort of way he made Charmaine. I said, I don't think you made her. But I get what he meant. I brought you into the fold of my tattoo shop and now you doing this thing or whatever because I put you in this realm. Okay? So clap, clap, clap. Good for you. So Charmaine then comes over to talk. But not even talk. She just was in her feelings or whatever because she still feels like they fired her for no reason. I don't believe that. I don't, okay? And, it was like a boys' club, y'all. We were not brothers. Y'all weren't my brothers. Y'all were not my brothers. Y'all never had my back. And y'all was on some bro shit and y'all was saying, forget me. I said, girl, I'm done. Okay? So, y'all never appreciated me. I think at one point they did. And I think at one point, once things blew up, it was just different. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was messed up on a lot of tips, but it was just different. Okay, it was different. I just felt like I was just tossed aside. I mean, when a person gets fired, they ain't getting tossed aside. They're like, go be free. You don't want to do whatever. Okay, so the guy didn't say much. They didn't like do any kind of rebuttals or whatever, and just was right. Oh, just watching it happen in person. I'm like. But they didn't show us nothing. I don't know if they said things and they just cut it out, but I mean, it seemed kind of one-sided. Like Charmaine just said her piece, and they was like, "Girl, okay, okay," and that was really it. So Dom, like I'm saying, I just I ain't got time for this, whatever. I just want the situation to be dead or whatever because it's not that big of an issue anymore. Okay, I said fine. So Ryan said I never had anything against her. I mean, there was never like a personal issue I had against her, whatever. I wish her the best. However, I wasn't about to be on no, you know what I'm saying, let my shot run to the ground because you want to be friends. I said, well, I mean and that's the thing. It was a business decision. Business wise, it didn't make sense to have Charmaine never even brought any celebrity clients into the shop. Hell, it looked like she ain't brought no celebrity clients into her own shop. Ryan leaves the party because, the night is over and he calls Rachel to see if the kids are asleep, but they are, so he can't go by and see them or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? He said to not be able to go home at the end of the night to his family, to his kids, makes him feel like he don't have no home, okay? And, but she said I will have them call you in the morning before they go to school and everything, okay? So you're like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and go, I'm going to go ahead and take it in and go to sleep and I'll go home. She's like, all right. And so we then see how he brought up how, you know what I'm saying, I always thought, you know what I'm saying, that me and her would get back together, that I would be able to come back home, you know what I'm saying. He like, so it's just weird, like, I don't feel like, I have a home. He's saying I'm always on the road, I'm always gone, tattooing here, tattooing there. I'm going from city to city. He like, so, you know what I'm saying, I never really just set a new lease to live somewhere. So Ryan has been living at his tattoo shop for the past couple months. He's been sleeping on the air mattress in his office because as he say, like, I just I didn't want to sign a new lease anywhere because it wouldn't be home. You know what I'm saying? And since I'm always here all the time, I just come back here, get out my little air mattress or whatever and go to sleep. And I said, okay. And I said, but Ryan, is it a shower there? Like, is it a bathroom there? I'm just like, where you going and wash up? Cause he be at the gym a lot, working out, working on his fitness. Where he wash up at? I'm just saying. But it was sad because it wasn't that we know he can afford a house. You know what I'm saying? But his whole thing was there's no point in me getting a lease, getting or moving into an apartment because it won't be home. And because I feel like I don't have no home, I'm just gonna stay where I feel comfortable in my tattoo shop. I mean, the place is huge, so it's what it is, and he paying rent there, so it is what it is. So we then say we see three the hard way, right down the four at the shop talking or whatever. Ryan brings up how he missed the family dinner and how he usually doesn't miss those. Ryan, I'm gonna kind of sum this all up, okay, because it's a lot. Ryan is still dealing with the death of his sister, and this is around the time of like her death or whatever, and so he's still dealing with that. So he's kind of just distancing himself from his family. It is what it is. So he brings up how he kind of just does not want to keep like celebrating, the death or whatever. And so again, it's hard for him to be around everybody else because it just hurts. So we then see that his mom and his sister pop up. Okay, pop up, pop up. Mama and sister pop up. So this is his mom and this is his sister. And so they pop up because again, he been MIA too much. Now he admits he has not seen or talked to his sister in a minute. Okay. We ain't talked in a minute or whatever. And she's like, we need to stay in contact. It just doesn't make any sense that we have not been talking or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't talking forever. He's like, I know. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So again, Ryan is trying to avoid the conversation or whatever. And Mama like, bro, look, you know what I'm saying? You need to realize that we are still family and we still have each other. And we have to remember that. And for Ryan, he just do not want to deal with the feelings, the emotions, the void, the hurt and the pain of when his sister died. And even though it happened 10 years ago, he still deals with it. And the reason I can um, um, understand what he means is when you're so used, because he said it was always me, my mom, my dad, my two sisters, and me. So when his sister Nova was killed, to see them all there without her hurts him because it keeps reminding him that she isn't there. So he just kind of keeps distance. And sometimes I've known people to do that with us, with my dad being gone. So for some people, they just don't fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? And I assume that's why. And I know for me, sometimes I don't consistently like to be in big family gatherings because I look around, I'm like I completely notice the one person wasn't there, so but I still go to stuff here and there. You know what I'm saying? When I really have time to do it, but he has like just kind of avoided even not even being around his family, but like just dealing with the pain of it. I've dealt with the pain of my father dying. Like I've processed it so much to where I can have a conversation about it, and even if I cry about it, I'm still okay. I don't think Ryan has done that because Ryan was having a hard time even verbalizing what he felt. You can tell that he's just trying to hold it all in because he ain't faked it yet. Okay. So, he brings up how, yeah, I don't have no home to go to, whatever, I'm saying, it's just hard, to deal with it, whatever, I've been living here, you know what I'm saying, 'cause I ain't got no home, you know what I'm saying, because I don't have a family, so he's all fucked up, and he admits, he said, I made a mess of my life, I don't know how to come up out of it, and he was crying, I'm like, oh, Lord, he started crying, I said, oh, shit, okay, and the sister was hugging him, Mama was too, and I need people who don't like Ryan to get, you don't know the pain and devastation of losing. If you don't, no, if you don't know the pain, I'm saying that if you do not know the pain of losing a parent or a sibling, you won't understand how some people deal with it. It looks as if he just buried it. He's buried it, and he's been burying it for so long. It's starting to eat away, and he's fucking up in life, and that's what's going on or whatever. And so they're like, we need to help you whatever way we can. So it's just, it's tough. It's a real ass situation. You know what I'm saying? And oh, this is so sad. Charmaine and Neek is husband and wife. Okay, they have eloped. Excuse me, which I knew that already because after he proposed last season, shortly after they got engaged or whatever, I seen pictures of them together, and he had a ring on. So I'm like, they must have got married and they ain't said nothing yet because I'm looking like that's just what happened. It was. She brings up how because the engagement was so public that they chose to just go down to the courthouse and get married. Just the two of them or whatever, real quick. So they're legally married. Now their parents, at least their moms, are unhappy about that because the moms wanted a whole wedding, okay? And we have the moms are in town to see them. And y'all know Nick mom was on the left and Charmaine's mom was on the right. And we also know that Charmaine's mom passed away a couple weeks ago. So we're gonna still send her, some light and love and prayers and everything. But this is as she put on her own Facebook, her own Instagram. This was the last time that she actually saw her mom alive in person. You know what I'm saying? She talked to her, but she didn't see her alive. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, they going out to eat to talk to the parents or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They get there. And, both moms, like, we can't believe they ran off and got married. They need to have a church wedding. We're in a white dress. We need a whole real wedding, okay? And so, Neek mom, who's on the left with the darker hair, she like, I feel like y'all don't even marry for real because you didn't get married in the church, okay? She's in a white gown. It needs to be a formal wedding, okay? For it to be right. Y'all ain't really married. I'm like, Lord Jesus. Neek mama is something. She is something else. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? They say, well, look, we have to kind of hold off on the wedding, okay, that y'all want us to have. And this will explain why. And then she gives her mom the envelope. It's the pregnancy test. Charmaine is pregnant. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Charmaine is pregnant. She's pregnant, so her and Nick are happy. It looked like her mom was happy. Nick's mom was not happy. She was pissed. Okay, mainly because y'all not doing it the right way. Because y'all not married. She really feel like they not married. I'm like, ma'am, they're married. I get that she wants to have a church wedding, but legally, they're married. It's okay. They did it the right way. I'm just saying. So, over as, what I'm saying, City Slickers, Inc. They want us to carry. The two of them like each other, but we don't. But let's show them who they are. This is the girl. This is the dude. Okay. What's the girl and dude name? Girl name is Drea. Dude name is Zach. Okay, and they've been flirting with each other. She used to be a stripper. Now she, what I'm saying, making money in a tattoo shop. He said it was hard for him growing up because he was mixed. And, he didn't fit in with the white kid. He didn't fit in with the black kids or whatever. So it's hard. But now he's fine because he knows who he is. Now, they like each other. And they've been flirting. And so he has a tattoo to do today. And it's a couple tattoo. So, she did say, well, if you need some help, I can help you. So then, he then lets her help him do the couple tattoo. Now, they were doing like wolves. Or was it wolves? I don't know. So where is the picture? Here's the picture. So Drea is the female with the female type wolf, and then Zach the guy. I like Zach's better than Drea's. Me personally. Not that hers look bad. It doesn't look bad. But I feel like Zach's look better. I think they were wolves or coyotes. I don't know. Anyway, I like Zach's better. Even though Zach did his tattoo on the guy, and that kind of tattoo probably wouldn't look right on the female because it's manly, and I guess Drea did a female version, but to me it looked like, oh, I'm a little fox. I'm a little fox, and I'm like, I would want a wolf. You know what I'm saying? I want a real wolf, and I don't know. So again, I preferred Zach's over Drea's. Now Drea said, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have no client, now I do, and I got half the money too, and a date because Zach asked her on a date, and she said yes. They go on a date later. He want to fuck her. She says she don't sleep with her coworker, or she has never slept with a coworker. She gonna fuck that man. I mean, they're gonna have sex this season, and it's gonna be a whole storyline. But I mean, we don't care enough right now because they still new. But at least y'all saw what they look like. We then see Through the Hard Way go rock climbing, okay? And they talk to Ryan, you know what I'm saying? Ryan admit he's having a hard time, and the sister mama told him, like, boy, you need some help. Okay, what's up with you? You know what I'm saying? And they say, yeah, man, we worry about you a little bit too, whatever. Maybe you need to talk to somebody. What's that gonna help, man? You know what I'm saying? Why would I go and talk to a stranger? I'm talking to y'all. They're like, yeah, man, we're not professionals, okay? He like, well, I guess y'all right. He didn't admit, we all know I've been staying, you know what I'm saying, in the shop on that little mattress or whatever. Like, yeah, man, we didn't know it was that bad that you was back there like on a regular basis. Okay, we did not know that. Now I hope he go get at least a hotel room. Okay, I'm just saying. Anyway, so they told him, so you need to go to counseling. Okay. Because, it's just what should happen or whatever. He like, I just don't get how talking to a stranger can help me. It helps. It really, really, really does. And we do see Ryan go to therapy. Now, Ryan going to therapy was tough. And I'm going to tell you why. A tough scene is what I mean. Ryan explains that he has not dealt with the death of his sister. He explained, because the doctor said, like, what, is it that, what did she say? She said, what painful things brought you here? Because something brought you here. It's something that's, that happened to you. So what is it? And he brings up how, I'm saying, his sister dying, he feels like, I'm saying, he's always had to be stronger for everybody else. And for him, all he has is his work ethic. He like, a week or two, a week after his sister was killed, he just started working. Work, okay? And so he then tells about what happened. I don't think we've ever really heard this much from him on what happens. I want to give it the proper respect. So he brings up how, he was 21 years old, he was in these streets, doing things in these streets or whatever. His son, was 2 at the time, and he's like, I knew I had to change and do something, what I'm saying, because I couldn't keep doing that or whatever. So he was like, I want to start tattooing, but he could not afford, the equipment or whatever. So he asked his sister Nova, his older sister Nova, and I think maybe she was 20. She was in her 20s. I can't remember exactly how old she was, but he was 21 and she was his older sister. So he said he asked his sister if he could borrow some money from her to get started to do tattoos with us. So she said, yeah, I'll give you the money. And so he was supposed to go to her to get the money like tomorrow, but the day before he went out partying. And he said, I went out partying the night before and I was hungover and was late and didn't get back to her, to get the money or whatever. He says he woke up, hungover, whatever, last he had to get back. And while driving home to get the money from his sister, his dad called him and told him she was dead. And I was like, oh, so when he said that, I said, that's why he hasn't dealt with it. Ryan has felt guilty for 10 years as if it was his fault his sister was killed. Because again, as he said in here, had I not, without being dumb, hanging out, getting drunk, hungover, whatever, I would have been there with her. Because I was supposed to have been there to get the money. So I could have, because remember his sister was killed by like it was like a domestic violence situation, I believe, and the guy killed her and the baby. So horrendous. He brings up how, I'm saying, I could have, I blame myself, I'm saying, so I've had this guilt with me, and I feel like I could have been there, I could have intervened, but I wasn't there, I'm saying. He also said how he should have intervened, I think, before. He said, but I didn't, meaning I knew something was happening. But because I was in my own world doing whatever, I didn't intervene like I should have. So I think he's carrying all that guilt with him, and that's what he won't let out. Okay. He said I wasn't there for her. You know what I'm saying? Because I was not there for her, this was the outcome. He said, and then not only that, he said, people don't understand that after it happened, me and my dad went back to clean up the house. And so, the blood all over the house. He's like, I was able to see like the trail of like what happened. So, I'm saying, where he shot her, where she ran to, where she dropped the baby, where the baby got hit. All these things he was able to see by, the blood splatter. And they had to go clean it all up. So I didn't seen how she died, and I seen her struggling to stay alive, and so I'm like, and he was 21 then. You know what I'm saying? She's 31 now. He was 21 at the time. So that's a lot to hold on to in your 20s. in your 20s. It's different. You know what I'm saying? So he said, I just should have been there. So, he said, because I could have, I could have took a dude out. He could have took me out. But it could have been a thing where my sister would have, stood up here. You know what I'm saying? And the baby could sit up in here. And he said, if I just not been sitting around just drunk. So I was like, damn, that's a lot to carry. That's a lot to carry on your shoulders for so long. You know what I'm saying? He said to this day, he just hasn't dealt with the hurt that, he's been feeling or whatever. So she's like, look, you know what I'm saying? We need some more sessions, okay? She said, my goal is to help bring clarity. So we have to work together longer and connect the dots that you don't even realize was there. Because again, she said, you have a hard exterior and you're good at pushing through things, okay, but you need to make some changes. And he's like, what the hell? How fucked up am I? And she's like, well, you need a lot or whatever. So that was the whole thing. I'm like, dang, I don't think I've ever understood what happened. Girl, that was the whole episode, honeys. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you watch this whole thing, hefty, Mucinex, and day drinking. Okay? Peace.